guys, so today I am in Korea and I'm doing like this little get ready with me video before some of my little activities in Korea. I guess this is basically just like a get ready with me for me to run around in Korea and vlog. So, and I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Illuminate for partnering with me on this video, and thank you to you guys for being so supportive whenever I do work with brands. It means the world to me. I also wanted to say I'm vlogging for this trip, so keep an eye out for that vlog, and if you are curious in the meantime, I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram, so make sure that you check it out, linked below, along with all of the products. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys like to see videos like this, and turn on post notifications because I'll always be on the videos for like the first hour or two commenting back. And I think that's my whole spiel, so let's get on with the video. So I'm actually going to start out by prepping my skin. I'm using La Mer's Creme de la Mer, and for those of you who are familiar with La Mer, you know that the miracle broth runs throughout all of their products. Every single item that they have has the like healing energies of the sea through this miracle broth. So there's actually a little secret to activating the miracle broth that I'm going to share with you guys. Take a little bit on your finger. You really don't need a ton of product. A little bit goes a long way, and so these bottles will last you for the longest time. I've had this one for a while now, like maybe a month. So the secret is to warm the product up in your fingers. You can see here it's still pretty white, but if you keep rubbing it and warming it up, it'll almost turn mostly translucent. So you've really rubbed it together. You can barely see it on my fingers now, and then you pat it into your skin. And since I've just traveled, I need as much moisture as I can get in my skin. I like using this after a flight too because it really helps to kind of like soothe irritated skin. I always feel like my skin is kind of like visibly more vibrant and definitely more moisturized and plump after I've used this product. For foundation, I'm using Ilia's True Skin Serum Foundation. I'm also going to pick up a little trick that Mary Phillips showed me in one of my last videos, and I am using La Mer's The Renewal Oil. And I'm taking a couple of drops of that into my hand, using my brush and kind of picking up the oil. So I have a little bit of foundation on my hand, I have the oil on the brush. I'm just going to dip into the foundation and lightly brush that onto my skin. And using the renewal oil is an amazing way to kind of thin out any foundation that you currently use and add a little bit extra hydration to your skin. My under eye circles really need some help. I did sleep like 12 hours on the flight though, so I can't complain that much. It's still like plain sleep, and it's not like as fun as real sleep, and I love my sleep. So, oh, by the way, this is the Guerlain Meteorite CC Glow Color Correcting Highlighter, and this is in Apricots. And I've been using this under my eyes, and I love this for my lighter skin because it is such a light apricot color. It really just looks like an orange concealer. So it's really good for hiding under eye circles that aren't like crazy dark, because some of those really apricot-y orangey ones just they stay orange if I don't put on like a huge amount of concealer, and I don't need or want to put on a giant amount of concealer if I'm using a color corrector. For concealer, I'm actually using two colors. I'm using one neutral and two warm of the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I'm like in between colors, so I'm like I'll just mix them. And this one I am actually going to use my fingers for and kind of just do my normal little under eye concealer triangle to brighten up under my eyes. I'm going a little heavier on this today because I need it. It's like one of those days. One of those days. Since I've used a lot of cream products today, I actually was going to use a powder bronzer, but I feel like my face is super hydrated. I'm using Tom Ford's Shade and Illuminate palette. This has been my favorite palette since I bought it. I put off buying it for so long, literally like months and months of wanting it, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. And I love it so much. So I'm using the bronze shade and contouring my face with that. This I almost always use my fingers for. I'm a little notorious for putting contour on my neck / under my chin and then not actually blending it out. So that's why I started using my fingers, because I'm like, I will actually really properly blend it out if I use my fingers. I'm also going to Japan in like a week, so I'm so excited about that. I don't know exactly when this video is going to go up, but I might be in Japan when it goes up, so I'm so excited. I love Japan so much. And I love meeting you guys as well in Japan. I feel like I've been meeting so many people lately who watch the videos, follow me on Instagram, and it's so cool to kind of like get to stop and talk with some of you. I'm gonna do blush before I put any powder on my face, and I'm using this Makeup Forever blush cream. I think this is $2.15. Blend this out on my cheeks. It's just like a really rosy pink color, and I think it's gonna kind of wake me up a little bit. That's my goal with this video. Wake up, Jessica. Now I'm going to set my skin with my Wowder. If I can open it. Okay. Ooh. Oh no, I did not mean to blow all of it out of there. And I've been using a spotlight duster to powder my face lately. I like to use smaller brushes because I don't like to powder my entire face. Don't wear that much foundation, so I just do under my eyes and then my forehead and like nose. Using my Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow in Grind, my favorite product. This guy goes everywhere with me. And I actually like the darkest color for my brows for whatever reason. Normally I go a little bit lighter on brows, but I've been digging this kind of like darker color. I thought it would be a cool idea to recreate this eye that I saw on Instagram a while ago. I don't have the picture, but it's this kind of like brown with a little tint of green shimmer. So I'm starting out with a few, these are actually new, I've not used them before. They are the Caviar Stick Eye Colors by Laura Mercier, and I'm going to start out with the color Caramel, which is like a matte shade, and just going to rub this here on my eye and then blend it out with my finger. Just kind of setting the base for the rest of it. Using Rose Gold, I'm going to put that in the inner corner and bring it up like a third into the crease of the inner part of my eye. And I'm blending this out really fast because I tested them out on my leg, not even on my arm. I don't know why, but I just like drew a bunch of lines on my leg and they stay on pretty well. So I'm just like blending them out as I do it. Just adds like a good highlight. I wish it was a tiny bit more shiny, but it's cute. Now I'm using Khaki, and this is actually the color that reminded me of it because it's a proper brown with a little bit of a green shimmer, and I'm using that much on my eye and then blending it out with my finger. Doing the same thing to this eye, just adding a little bit in the middle and blending it up and out. I'm actually going to pull a little bit of this color under as well, darkening it a little bit near my lash line. And then I have this eyeshadow. I've actually never used this, but it's from this brand Bodyography. They sent me a PR package. I picked out this one as something that I loved from it, but I, for whatever reason, have not used it until now. And it is their glitter pigment in Prism. And it's this kind of like brown green, sort of solid-ish pigment. I definitely don't have a brush with me to do what I want to do with this. So I'm using a small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to add this, oh that's so pretty, to the middle of my eye and blend it out a bit. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, I love this so much, you guys. Oh, the green is so pretty. So I'm focusing a little bit near my lash line in the middle to kind of build up the green there so that I get a really nice hint of it when the light hits my eye. I also want to darken the outer edge of it a little bit, so I'm using Cocoa and just adding a little bit on the outer edge and blending it out. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I wanted to get. I'm going to add a little bit more rose gold because I want to add a little bit of a highlight on my brow bone. I haven't done this in so long, the brow bone highlight. But I feel like this look needs a little bit of something in the brow bone. I'm happy with that. Yeah. The trusty Kevin Aucoin lash curler. I love this guy. Also going to use my favorite mascara duo, which is Chanel's Le Volume de Chanel and Glacier's Lash Slick. And I'm just going to add mascara to my eyeballs, as one does with mascara. Then going in with the Glacier. I typically focus the Chanel closer to my lash line, and then the Glacier one just on the tips and then the bottom lashes. For highlighter, I'm actually going to use the Tom Ford palette again and just add a little bit of shine to my cheekbones and then like all of my favorite highlighting spots, of course. And to finish off, I actually got 2 lip colors from Style Nanda. I went to their 3CE store and of course I could not leave without a couple of lip products. I'm going to use Pink Break today. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy with this color. It's so pretty. And I'm focusing a little bit on the inner part of my lip because, you know, when in Rome. Maybe I'll add a little bit of exposed in the inner part too. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I'm so happy that I got these. I want all of the colors. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you keep an eye out for that Korea vlog. And I will see you in my next video. Please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah.